Hello guys, welcome to Java Developers YouTube channel. In previous class, we had been covered our topics like beginner level, right? Step 1 is completed successfully. Now we are moving for the step 2. Okay, the step 2 topics like keywords, identifiers, data types, variables, operators, comments, output like scanner class. These are the topics we are going to cover in our step 2 right now. Okay, and today our topic is about keywords and identifiers in Java. First of all, what is a keyword in Java? Right, keywords are the reserved words. They have the specific meaning. Already they are predefined and they have the specific meaning internally. Right. Next, in Java there are 67 keywords or there. Approximately there are 67 keywords in Java. And keywords cannot be used as class name, method name, and identifier. Okay. Next, just we look that by writing our code. Okay. Let's write the code for that. Okay. I have created public class demo. Right. I have created the syntax for Java code. It's a source code and it's public is access modifier, class is a keyword, right? It's a keyword. The main use is what here? It defines a class line, right? It's a class name. Class name first letter always should be the capital. Okay. Next, open the parenthesis or curly brace and public static void means string array aux is a main method. It's an entry point for the JVM to start the any code. After coming the JVM, inside we have written the system.out.println. It's a printing statements and the system is a inbuilt class. Okay, our predefined class. Out is a static object which is presented in the system. Println is a method and we are going to write the content in between the double quotations. Right, first save it. Okay, where we have to save in our desktop, we have created code Java and class name and file name must be saved. Right, it should be like demo. What is the extension? Java demo.java. Okay, it's completed. Okay, go to the command prompt, type the go to the command prompt and copy the path. Right, we need to copy the path of our code file, I mean source file. Right, we need to go for our class name as I was given demo and it is presented in this path, and just go for the command prompt. Right, and sorry, cd to this paste this path. And what is the first step? Java c demo.java. Compilation done. If there are any errors, no errors. And next we have to run our code Java demo. Okay, what is our output here? Basically our output is welcome to Java Developers YouTube channel. As we are written here, welcome to the Java Developers YouTube channel. Okay, let's see some examples of our keywords. Keywords are already predefined, right? Like if, okay, else, okay, class, public, protected, private, default, continue, break, try, catch, finally. Okay, extends, implements, main. Okay, these are the some of the examples of the keywords in Java. In Java there are 67 keywords are presented, and those keywords we cannot write for naming the classes or naming the methods, naming the variables, or naming the identifiers. Okay, next, what will happen if I use the keywords as a variable name, like int class equals to 10. Now if I want to print system dot out dot, okay, I have printing the class. I have taken data type is a int and it's a variable name, Okay, I have given the value, I want to store this value inside this variable. But here the variable name is a keyword, right? It's a keyword already predefined. It's how the specific meaning inside, but we are using it for the storing purpose. I want to store this 10 value in this class variable, but this class variable is a keyword, right? Then let's see. After running, go for command prompt, compile the code. You are able to see the error, right? Error is not a statement. Int of class 10, right? Int of class 10. Identifier is expected. Okay, it's not an identifier. We'll discuss that. And it's an illegal start of expression. While printing, we had to call that variable, right? So it's saying that it's an illegal, because we cannot use keywords for the variable name convictions or identifiers as identifiers, right? So we are going to get the errors. But if I write ABC instead of using the class, I have given ABC, some random naming, right? Control A, Control S, and go for that. Compile the code. No errors, run the code, right? It's stored. Output is okay. This is all about keywords in Java. Next we move further. Next we move further. Identifiers. Okay, identifiers in Java. Okay, before going to that, I want to you people to know some more keywords. I have collected it. Like if you go for data types, like we have int, float, double char, boolean. These are data types, right? Access modifiers like public, private, protected. Okay, control access level, and class and objects like class, interface, extends, implements. This comes under the class and object category. Control flow statements like if, else, switch, case, default, while. Okay, these are used for the decision making and looping. Okay, next, exception handling. We have some keywords like try, catch, throw, throws, finally, this, super, new, return, package. For handling the exceptions, we are going to use. I mean, these are all the examples of keywords. Okay, they already predefined. Okay, static, final, voids, import. These are also some keywords in the Java. These are the examples of keywords in Java. Let's go for identifiers. Okay, identifiers in Java. Identifiers is nothing but it's a variable name. Okay, identifiers is nothing but the user giving the his own name for the class or method for the variable, right? Those that are called as identifiers. Okay, and for writing the identifiers, there are some rules will be there. Okay, we can't write identifiers as a keywords, right? And identifiers should involves of writing, it should allow alphabets A to Z or A to Z, and it allows 0 to 9 digits, underscore, and dollar symbol. These are the identifiers we can use. Okay, basically we can use these identifiers. Okay, no special characters will be allowed. Okay, no special characters will be allowed in identifiers. Naming our own names, right? Naming for the method name, for the class name. Example, if you go for this, it's a demo, it's a class name. I have given my own name to the class, that's demo. So this category types will comes under the identifiers. Okay, next, and they have some naming conventions like it should start with alphabets, underscores, dollars, but it should not start with numbers. Don't start with numbers. Okay, don't start with the numbers, you will get errors. We can use the numbers in middle of it. You can start the numbers by alphabets by using underscore or dollar, but you should not use with the start with the numbers. You can't use the keywords as identifiers and we have, they are case sensitive. Okay, if you are using name is equals to abc, okay, and you are using name is equals to xyz, right, these two are different. Okay, according to JVM, these two are different because the first letter is smaller, first letter here is capital, so they are different. These are called case sensitive. We cannot give the space between the words. Spaces are not allowed. If you are writing this, it's not be allowed. Okay, giving the spaces is not allowed. Okay, these are the some of the rules we are going to follow in identifiers. Like, identifiers define the names. We can define the names for a variable, class, methods, right? These are the some of the examples, right? We will try that. And next, it should must starts with a to z underscores or dollar signs. It should not start with the numbers. And we can use 0 to 9 underscore dollar signs. It's a case sensitive. Spaces not allowed, cannot be used as keywords, right? These are valid, these are invalid identifiers. Let's see that by practically. Okay, if I go for this, okay, if I go for this, um let's take int a is equals to 10. Okay, I have used a, right, I have used a. Let's print it, let's print it, and I have used I want to write a method. Okay, I want to write the method so public static. Okay, we will write later. It's a first step we can write with this. First we check with the variables, then we go for the methods. Okay, and let's take string underscore name is equals to abc. Okay, abc, and we have to call underscore name, right? It can start with the letter, underscore, or dollar, right? Then take double dollar value equals to 100.0. then we are going to printing that dollar value, right? These are the possibilities. I mean, we can write like this. Okay, if I control save and go for the command line, and first step is javac demo.java. If there are any errors, yes, there is error. What they are saying, after the name it should be the semicolon, right? Next again javac demo.java, it's compiling. Okay, after compilation, no error. Java demo, right? What is our output? First is 10. I will store the value 10 here in a, and I have called the a. Okay, I'm saying that I want to store this 10 in this variable. It's an integer type. We will discuss the data types in further class, but naming conventions we need to know, right? For writing anything, naming convention should be the must. Okay, and I want to store this 10 in alphabet a. It's a variable. Okay, in that variable what the value has been stored, and we are calling it, I mean we are printing in our system the dot println, right? In the same way, I have taken the name, I have started with underscore, and I have stored name is Ajay, or you can store like Prabhas. I will store the name Prabhas in the name. I have started with the underscore. It's a string type. I was printing the variable name as underscore name. Next, I want to store that double value. So I have given dollar value as a variable. Then I was storing it and I was printing it, right? Okay. Java say demo.java. I was changed the name from the ABC to the Prabhas, right? That is the difference. Okay, and what will happen if I write, okay, if I write like int of 9 abc is equals to 10, and I want to print 9 abc. right? 9 ABC. What we are going to get? First, we need to compile the code. During the compilation, we get some errors, right? Error, not a statement. Because it's not a statement, it should not started with the numbers. Okay, it should not started with the numbers. Okay. Next, I was commenting it. Okay, this is commenting. I mean, system will not recognize this. Okay, just for our understanding, it comes under the category of disabling data. Okay, now executing the data as earlier, like so. Our first step is not good. Then I want to store that int of a slash. I was using the special character like slash is equals to 100, and I want to print it like a slash. I need to call, right? Yes, control A, control S, then go for that. Let's comment it, and I was compile the code, but it was saying it's an illegal character because we can't use the special characters for naming identifier, right? You will get illegal. What the compile time error is saying that it's an illegal character. You can't write, you cannot include that type of characters. Okay, I was just commenting. Okay, then control A, control S, and again if you print that java c and java demo as earlier data we are going to fetch. And next, and we need to know the sensitiveness, right? Case sensitive. String of name is equals to entire string of name is equals to Mahesh Babu. Okay, then I want to print what is the variable name. It's a lowercase, but I want to change it to the uppercase. Okay, one is at lowercase as a word name and another word name, but it should be in uppercase, right? Here we taken two strings for storing the naming convention. String is nothing but it stores the group of characters. Okay, n is a character, t is a character, r is a character, in the same way. But here variable name is name and this variable name is also name, but starting letter is different. They are case sensitive. I want to control A, control S, and then go for that. Java C, we are compiling, no error, and we have been run as this after entire Mahesh Babu, right? But if you are using the same naming convention, just see this, you are going to get the compile time errors, right? Error because variable name is already defined. Okay, I mean here the variable name is already defined in front of line, so you are going to get an error. If you are writing capital name, then you are going to fetch the values. Okay, these are some of the writing of identifier names, right? So apart from this, these are some types, right? Okay, okay, but I want to write some method names like void display info. Okay, I was zooming it. I want to create the method and the method name is display info, right? So void of Prabhas. Okay, and just I want to print method name is Prabhas. Okay, first we need to understand the syntax. Okay, I was defining this method outside the main method. It's a main method, right? It's a main method area. Okay, I have written public static void main string array args, and I open the curly brace. I have closed the curly brace. Okay, this is main method area, and after the main method only we are writing this because the method is it's not a static type, right? It's not a static type. So we are going to write here. We will see that. Okay, no issue. It's a method syntax, like you can use public void. Okay, it's access modifier. As we know that provide accessibility, we will discuss that deeper in our upcoming classes. Void is the return type. I was not returning anything. Okay, next it's a method name. Method name always starts with the lowercase, and next to word first letter should be the capital, same like variable naming. Next, it's a brackets. I mean, if you want to pass, if you want to take any parameters, so we can take that in this braces. Okay, next we are opening the block by curly brace, and I was writing one print statement. But if I want to call that, which is presented outside the main method, I want to call this method. So what is how we are going to call? Okay, it was presented outside the main method, but I want to call that inside. Okay, make sure that we have written our method inside a class but outside the main method. Okay, then how we are going to, first we need to create an object. Okay, we need to create an object, then we need to call the method name as robbers. Okay, this is nothing but creation of object. This line indicates creation of object, and this line will tell us about calling the method using method name. Okay, this is all about that. Just if I go for that, just compile the code. Do you have any errors? Yes. Method name Prabhas, unclosed string literal. Okay, we are not closed, sorry. Okay, compiled, run successfully. As inside the method, welcome to Java Developers YouTube channel. The method name is Prabhas. Okay, let's understand the flow of execution. Right, flow of execution. First, class will be loaded as the first step. Okay, then JVM comes to the main method. Inside the main method, we have one print statement, so it will print that first. Okay, welcome to Java Developers YouTube channel. It printed. Okay, then you are creating the object. Okay, it says that you are creating the object, and later you are calling the method, like by using the method name. Right, you are calling the method. After calling, the JVM will goes to this method. Okay, and inside you have written one print statement that will be executed, then come out of it. This is the steps of execution. Okay, let's assume if I create here, if I create method here, you are going to get an error. Okay, you are going to get an error that illegal start of expression, class interface enums or record expected. Right, you are going to get the errors. Okay, we will discuss that deep in our upcoming classes. Okay, I mean, this is an identifier. In the sense, I want to make sure that identifiers is nothing but, okay, let's take another int of age is equals to 30. Okay, then I want to print like, okay, I want to print this age. Let's see here. We are happening three things, right? We are using the identifiers. Okay, let's see this. Identifiers we have used at class level, right? Identifier means giving our own namings, right? I have given the class name as demo, my own name. Next, I have printed one statement. Next, I have given variable name as an identifier. It's an identifier. I have given my own naming convention as the age. I was printing that. Next, I was creating a method and I was given the name as Prabhas. It's an identifier. Okay, but there are some naming conventions we need to follow. Already we're done with the examples, right? So that's it's a concept of identifiers. Okay, already we've seen that. Okay, These are the theory. If you want any class notes, you can join our WhatsApp group. And that's all about today's class. And if you have any doubts regarding anything, just comment me below. That's all about today class. If you like the class, please watch it and subscribe to our channel. And if you want regular class notes, please join our WhatsApp group, which is posted in our uh, area of post. Okay, there we have the link of our WhatsApp group, so you can join by using that. Okay, thank you.